All right. Welcome to our info sessions. This is a informative class about Women's Wellness Academy. First, I want to thank you so much for being here today with me and really being present. I know that sometimes it's hard to get away from our busy lives and come and sit down and listen to somebody talk for an hour. So I just want to appreciate your presence. If you have a question, what you can do is put your question in the chat box. Also, you can write down your question at the end of the session, and I will get to you by unmuting everybody, and you can go ahead and speak there. You can also type in the chat box your name and your question so that I can go ahead and read it out loud, because probably everybody else is going to have the same question as you. So let's go ahead. People are still coming in, so we'll just give it another minute or so. I hope everybody has some water. I actually have water and kombucha by me. So give my gut some good probiotics today. All right, so again, thank you so much. Welcome to Info Sessions. So on today's agenda, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and the Academy and how everything is going to fit into your life quite nicely. More to come on that. We should be about an hour. I hope to not run over, but sometimes I do talk a lot, so please be patient with me. If you can, wait to the end of the class for your questions, just so I know that everybody will have some questions, and I want questions. So I'm glad that you guys are here and present with me again. Okay, so my name is Nikki Jensen, and I'm a mother of two beautiful children, Cole and Tatum. Cole's 9 and Tatum is 5. I'm a wife as well. I've been married for over 10 years to my husband, Matt. I am the host of Mega Wellness Summit, which is also premiering this March, actually. So in a couple of months, this is our second annual summit that we're doing, and it's going to be like crazy awesome because it's mind, body, and spirit geared. So, and it's 3 weeks long. We have about 30 or more experts. So it's going to be fantastic. I hope you guys all tune in for that. And it's free, by the way. So I'm also a gluten-free paleo chef, a certified health coach, and I am the founder of a weight loss to wellness program called Wheat Free Adventure. And then I'm also the founder of Women's Wellness Academy. I created it, and so if anything, if you don't like it, I'm the one to blame. No, it's great. We have some great people who are creating this academy with me as well. So first, I want to just send out my gratitude to everyone who is listening to this call, to the info session today. You know, we're in a times of finding ourselves, especially now that we've entered into 2016. This year signifies the end. It's the end of suffering. It's the end of our health ailments. It's the end of marital arguments. It's the end of sick cycles, bad eating habits, financial burdens, and so on. And so just by you being present here and present with me shows me that you're ready for a change, and it should show yourself that you are ready for a change. You are most likely missing something in your life as a woman, whether it be a connection, wanting to learn how to maybe beat infertility, wanting to learn how to raise your children naturally. You're on a self-awakening journey. And hey, 2016 is all about the self. It's all about going on a journey to find who you are. So, and that's why you're here. If you have other reasons why you're here and why you're joining us today, I'd love to hear about them. I'm the type of person that I love getting to know people. I love listening to your stories. I love hearing you, and I hope that we have a way of connecting on women's or in the academy, because we will be talking a lot and getting to know each other. I'm like one of those. Well, let me just say, I've bought many programs from experts, and you never get to know them. You never get to talk to them. They are as if you purchased a program from them, and then there's no person-to-person connection, and that's what I don't like, and that's what you're not going to get at Women's Wellness Academy for sure. Okay, so I want to share my story with you. In 2011, while I was living in Wisconsin, I had been a social worker for 5 years at that point, and I had a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old. And I remember one day I just snapped. I felt broken, lost, and alone. So I realized I didn't have a purpose. I had no purpose in my life. I was sick and tired of walking through my life aimlessly, doing the same monotonous things. Can you feel what I'm saying with that? You're walking through your life with just doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's like Groundhog's Day. It's like that movie. I was so tired of it. I would wake up at 5 a.m. I would get up, get ready for work, leave for work, drive 30 minutes, get to work, stare at my computer until I woke up. And then people started needing me. I would put out fire after fire at work. I would leave work, pick up my kids, go home, battle kids with their behaviors, and try to make dinner at the same time. Then after dinner, I battled with bath time and bedtime. So I just that's just no purpose in my life. I mean, I love my children. Trust me, I love my children to death, but I felt very alone. I felt empty and without purpose, that I was just walking around like my children need me, yes, but I was just growing very weary. And so that summer of 2011, I told my husband I wanted to move out of the tundra, aka Wisconsin. So I actually went to California, where I'm originally from, and got a job making $65,000 a year as a restaurant manager. I came back to Wisconsin and I said, "Hey, we're moving." And my husband didn't want to go. He did not want to go. He wasn't ready. And it broke my heart. It broke me because I felt like I was unsupported by him, by the fact that I needed change so bad and no one was listening to me. He wasn't hearing me, and there was no way out of my situation. And I was broken even more than I was broken before. And so I got a job in California. I said to him, "Do you know how hard it is to get a job in California?" And I did it. I did that. And I know that it would be okay if we just made this change, if we took this leap of faith. I just know it will be fine. I can't do one more winter here. Please listen to what I'm saying. I just need to get out and live a different life. And I knew that I didn't want to break up my family either. I knew that I couldn't make a drastic change. Like, I could have left them. I could have taken the kids and I could have left. I could have just abandoned my family altogether and been completely dysfunctional and took that route. But I didn't. I stayed, and I felt like that was the appropriate thing to do. I stayed in my job. I did what was needing to be done of me. I was the breadwinner at the time. And my husband and I, at that point, we struggled with our relationship. And because of that, we went to counseling. And through counseling, nothing really happened. But a couple of things did happen. Not really through counseling, but I really do feel that just through, I don't know what to call it really, the universe or whatever, um, I learned forgiveness. I had a lot of resentment built up. There's a lot of things that I couldn't forget about. Um, I resented the fact that I was the breadwinner. I resented the fact that I had to live in Wisconsin in the snow when I'm from California, sunny LA. Resented the fact that my husband didn't want to leave and wasn't willing to change our life, our lifestyle. But what did happen is I was able to talk out my needs. And so I told him that I needed some change. And if that change didn't come in the form of moving to California, then it needed to come through something else. So I chose nutrition school. And I always had thought in my head that I couldn't afford anything. Oh, I can't afford nutrition school. Oh, I can't put that burden on my family. Oh, so I never changed anything because of the fear of just talking about moving forward of my needs. So going to nutrition school, I knew was $5,000. Even if it wasn't nutrition school, and I went to go get my master's degree, that was $40,000. Again, I had just graduated, not just graduated, but I had already $30,000 in debt from school loans from college. So again, financial burden on my family, and how am I going to do this? And so that was something that we needed to talk about. Well, how are we going to financially figure this out? And finances, are definitely a tough subject for me. So my husband actually talked to his mom, and my mother-in-law is the one who loaned us $5,000 so I could go to nutrition school. So there you go. When you have limiting thoughts, they will always hold you back in life. So the fear that I couldn't afford it was going to hold me back from moving forward. But instead, I verbalized that I needed change, just like I needed to breathe. I needed it that bad. So what happened was my husband said, okay, we will work through this, and we can't afford it. We'll borrow money. So that's what happened. And to tell you the truth, nutrition school changed the rest of my life. Isn't that incredible that a nutrition school can change your life forever? From that day forward, I knew it. It was over. I remember vividly orientation day. And it was online too. So I'm standing there. I have my 1-year-old just like crawling all over me, just begging for attention. My 5-year-old's running around the house, just wrecking the whole house. And I'm there on the phone trying to listen to the founder tell his story in the orientation. And I didn't care what was going on around me. I needed to hear this information so badly. And I just started sobbing. And I just knew that from that day forward, things were going to be different. And from there, I learned and I kept learning. And even through school, and even after school ended, I was still a student. I'm still a student for life. And I know that being a student, being somebody who wants to learn everything possible, information is such a powerful tool. And always be a student. So the reason why I tell you this story is because it's a big part of why I started Women's Wellness Academy. And I'm here to tell you that the time is now. This is your time to shine, learn, grow, expand, and be a student of life. In 2014, I got out of Wisconsin. I moved. It took a long time. And it was really dreams. My dreams finally came true. It took 3 years and I did it. And so, from learning all that I did, if I would have moved in 2011, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. That's how incredible timing is. I needed to learn everything that I needed to learn within that 3 years. So, my dreams finally came true. I'm here in San Diego. It's not sunny today, but it's raining, and boy, California needs the rain really bad. So, miracles started happening in my life after I started school. And you'll learn more about all the incredible miracles and my stories over the years in Women's Wellness Academy if you decide to join. It was an incredible time in my life. It really was. And the story of how I got to California, I think, is nothing short of a miracle. It really was. And to be where I'm at today is, I have nothing but gratitude in my heart. So I want to tell you that your time is now, and the world needs you. So take that in for just a minute. The world needs you. So I want you to ask yourself a question. What is your why? What makes you want to live? What makes you want to get out of bed every day? Why do you need change so badly in your life? And who is it that's counting on you? For me, it was my children. I couldn't look into their eyes and only give them 50% of me. I needed to give them 100%. And I needed the change, like I said, like I needed to breathe. So, Women's Wellness Academy could be your avenue to get out of the pain that you could be living in. And you could be living a life of love and fulfillment, health, peace, justice, and abundance. And I say justice because of the fact that there is a lot of injustice in this world. And especially in our medical system, in our political system, I feel that there is injustice. And how do you find justice in a world that you can't really see out of that? And we'll get more into that. I know that might not make sense right now. So let me tell you about how you can be a part of changing our future. First of all, it's as simple as this. When you change, the world around you changes. Okay? So for me, my husband used to call me Negative Nikki. Okay? Negative Nikki. I don't even know who that is anymore. I am more of like a positive Penny now. I don't even know why I was ever negative, or I guess I was extremely negative for him to call me Negative Nikki. But he thought that everything I said was extremely negative. And then I changed just like that. And guess what? Everything around me started to look beautiful. Even on the grayest days, things looked beautiful. So if you're unhappy, all you're going to see is unhappiness through your lenses, through your eyes. Unhappiness is going to walk all around you. But when you're happy, all you see are happy people. Happiness is going to just surround you. Happiness doesn't need to be everything, all your wishes come true. Happiness can be literally looking at ducks swim in a pond, or happiness can be breathing. Happiness can be watching your children play. So it's really about small things and not the big things. So I want to tell you a story about my Aunt Debbie. So I love my Aunt Debbie. Okay. I love her with every piece of me. But so since she hit menopause, she has been in a space of anger. And so she'll say, "Ugh, these people, they're so rude. I can't stand people. Everyone in California is so rude." Okay. But I see people in California, they're down to earth. They're laid back. They're loving and kind. So, but it's just not people in California. People everywhere I go are loving and kind. And so when I go to the store, if I'm in a bad mood, guess what I get in return? People who are in bad moods. And I kind of expect that. Well, I'm in a crappy mood, and so you know what? The clerk isn't going to make my day today. Sometimes it does. Sometimes somebody will smile at me, and then I'm like, "Whoa, that really did change my life." Or my day. Could change my life, but it changed my day. Could change the entire course. So that's why I always say, if you can smile at somebody who's not smiling, then you can change the course of their day. So that's how you can be a part of changing our future. Also, raising a family naturally and having children grow up to see a healthy household. How about raising children that they don't have to come back as an adult and heal from their childhood? Because that most of us are walking around trying to heal our childhood. So if we can shift that now and learn how to be functional parents all the way around, functional people, and learn how to heal our children holistically and through alternative methods and homeopathy and natural medicine, I think that it will become more of a loving future for us all. I don't personally feel very loved when I go to the doctor's office. So you might have a different story, and that's your story, but mine is not that way. It's more of a, it's a 2-minute thing. They have 2 minutes for you. What's your blood pressure? What vaccines have you taken? What medications are you on? And, how can we help you right now? And what can we give you to solve your problem for that minute? And then you're on your own. So, I can't say this for everybody, but that has been my experience. So, what Women's Wellness Academy can do for you and for your family. And I want to go talk a bit into the benefits of Women's Wellness Academy. So, like I said, you're a student for life. When I attended nutrition school, I was only there for a year. And yes, it changed my life. But at the same time, I had to give it up after a year. I'm like, this is amazing. Where's the rest of the classes? Can't I jump into other new classes and keep learning? Nope, couldn't do that. So any other new information, and health is constantly changing, nutrition is constantly changing. You have to stay up with the trends and the times and the new science to understand what is going on, because people are making new progress every single day, and so we need to keep up with that, especially as nutritionists, and anybody in the world of health needs to keep up on what is new and what can help. And I don't mean what new medication is out there. So One big benefit of Women's Wellness Academy is that you're a student for life. You pay one time. You have unlimited access to classes forever. Forever. And because, and it's really it's a very not a good business standpoint. Anybody on a business level is going to tell me, or who is an entrepreneur is going to say you're crazy. And people have already said that to me. Why are you doing that? That's a terrible business plan. I don't really care, to tell you the truth. I want people's lives to change. That's what I care about. What I care about is to make students happy. I care about if the classes are making them happy and changing their lives, and are they effective? So that's what I care about. So for forever, you'll be able to get into any class. Okay. Women's Wellness Academy is a nutrition and empowerment school all rolled into one. So the information that you will receive really can't be found in too many places. I know there are a couple of schools out there that do integrate, mind, body, and spirit. And we as well integrate mind, body, and spirit. But the thing that we're teaching is really to change our future by changing mothers or soon to be mothers. And through our children, over time, our future will change. It's sort of like the domino effect where, one person changes, then they influence another person, and then they influence another person, and just kind of grows. So when you join Women's Wellness Academy, you will have weekly yoga and cooking classes. So yoga is taught by Shauna Artman. If you'd like to take a sample class, you can go onto our website and click on free classes, and you can see a list of all of our classes that we have so far, and listen to the recordings and see the yoga class that we did. I also have a cooking class coming up next week, Monday, January 11th at 3 p.m. You could register for that there as well. We want to make sure that you're moving your body and you're eating right. So that's why we have yoga and cooking class weekly. So the benefits of teaching your children that taking care of yourself and your needs is very powerful, especially as a mom. So the mother is the core of the household, and when mom takes care of herself, everybody wins. Everybody. I was taking care, I shouldn't say taking care, but I was a personal chef for a woman and her family, and she did nothing. She just did only things that she enjoyed. And what a gift to see how much she gave to herself. If she wanted to take a class on something she was interested in, she did it. If she wanted to go and get her nails done or her hair done or her makeup done to make her feel pretty, she did it. And she didn't like cleaning, so she hired a cleaning lady. She didn't like cooking, so she hired a chef. And so I really do appreciate that in a person. I didn't have, I would do that if I had the means, and I guess that goes back to the limiting factor as well. I do think that we all should do what we love and don't allow our obstacles or our limiting thoughts get in the way. You'll learn how to care for yourself and your family naturally and holistically, like I already said. So you'll no longer really need to run to the doctor, because you'll be able to care for your children through the knowledge you'll gain from Women's Wellness Academy. I mean, the classes are extraordinary. I'm going to go in to those a little bit deeper in a minute. So why Women's Wellness Academy is different? Well, because we're a school that is just for women. We're founded and taught by women. So I know there's some amazing men out there who are great, extraordinary teachers, but maybe I'll share a video, but our teachers are only women. And I wanted it that way because they can identify with you as women and as mothers. And so all of our teachers are women and mothers. We have extraordinary teachers that share the same mission as us. So our mission, Women's Wellness Academy's mission, is to uplift the lives of women through improving their life, health, and happiness. And through that process, we transform our future. Well, we offer well-rounded educational-based classes. And I just want to note disclosure that our classes do not give medical advice and should not be construed as such. And so you should always consult with your physician regarding your health as you feel suitable. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. I understand we will be talking a lot about natural and holistic methods, including Chinese medicine. So you have to always give out that disclosure that we're not giving out medical advice and to consult a physician. So getting back to some of the classes that we offer. So I'm going to just rattle off most of them. So like I said, we have yoga class, cooking class, Chinese medicinal methods to healing, truth about vaccines and alternatives, breastfeeding 101, pain-free childbirthing, preparing your body for conception, reproduction and fertility 101, homeopathy, natural healing modalities for you and your children, boosting the immune system naturally, fundamentals of healthy eating, healing the gut, and you can heal disease, drug alternatives with vitamins and minerals, dietary theory 101, nutrition 101, essential oils 101, the art of juicing, the art of fermenting, the art of forgiveness, the power of now, kinesiology fundamentals, parenting with love. We're going to talk about sexuality and meditation, relaxation, and do some visualization fundamental work. So there will also be live events that you can attend. The first one will be in the summer where we'll all get together. We're going to listen to some amazing speakers. We're going to do yoga. We're going to eat some great food. We're going to meditate. We're going to relax. We're going to learn. And who knows, you might just meet your next best friend. So let me just go into tuition real quick and how to register. So tuition is $997, okay? And this is forever. This is total. So when you join, you have a one-time fee. But here's the thing. Right now, because you are the first class, I'm giving you $500 off. And so there are two methods that you can pay. You can either pay $497 in full, or you can pay $59.97 per month for 1 year. And like I said, once you are a student, you're a student for life. So you are in and you can take as many classes as you see fit. There are ways to get paid as a student as well. So this might solve some of your, maybe if you have a financial burden, this is a great way to invite some more abundance into your life. Just by sharing Women's Wellness Academy, you can become a partner with us. And so when you share information about the Academy and you share it with your friends and family and they decide to join us as a student, you'll earn $50 per person. So if you refer 10 people, your tuition is paid for, okay? So you will earn a certificate of completion at the end of a cycle. So what a cycle is we don't have semesters or trimesters or quarters. We have cycles. We are women, so we're going to go with the flow with that, right? So we have 4 cycles per year, and the first cycle starts on January 18th. And that's when classes begin, okay? We will have like an orientation webinar on the 17th that students must attend to listen to me talk about what to expect in the upcoming cycle. So you will have some homework to do. This is homework that is going to benefit your life. It's not like math homework that you totally hated and, or history homework or whatever. I know that I hated math and algebra homework. It was like, ugh, can't believe I had to take that. But this is homework that's going to benefit your life. And you also have a bio that is a requirement that you'll have to turn in to get your certificate. And so you'll learn more about that on orientation day. So how you can register is by going to womenwellnessacademy.com. So it's WOMEN Academy, ACADEMY.com. And click on register for classes on the upper left-hand corner. And there's a quick form to fill out, and then you can pay for your tuition after you fill out the form. So like I mentioned before, you can take some free classes and get a feel for who I am and who Shauna is as a yoga teacher. And the classes will be pretty much audio. You'll be able to go in and listen to the lecture, be able to chat with other students, and get your course assignments there, watch videos, and each week will be different. And so you will have time as a student to go back and listen to the lecture if you do miss it live. All right, so it is 1:07. I actually did pretty good on time, and I'm going to open up the lines now for Q&A. So does anybody have any questions for me? You can go ahead and type it in the chat box. I will also unmute everybody. All right. Can anybody hear me? Does anybody have a question?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi, who's this?
Awesome. My name is Kathy Button, and I'm in Atlanta.
Hi.
And I really just want to tell you how proud I am of you for doing this, because this is huge. You're making a huge, huge difference, and you will be making a huge difference. For that nominal fee, that's amazing. I'm amazed. So I'm in. And I can assure you that I have a pretty good network here in Atlanta, and so we will be adding more people to your list. So I'm so excited. This is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And gosh, I could really make me cry. I'm already teary today. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my story's kind of like yours, and I'm starting a company too. So it's the same kind of thing, and it's just we can change the world.
Yeah,
we can do it, and we will.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. You sound like a warrior, Mama. So I appreciate you coming on. And do you have any questions?
No, I'm driving right now. I have my son in the back seat. I'm really gonna look into more of try to get as much information as I can about the classes. I'm just so excited. I mean, I really do think we're on the edge of a really big change for women, and kind of taking back our lives, and what we're going to do for our kids is just awesome. So I'm just excited.
I'm excited too.
No, I'm sorry. My son said, "What about men for the back seat?"
What about men?
We're helping everybody.
Yeah,
we're helping everybody.
Yeah, the men are there too. We got to focus on, women are such a source of power right now, and we are in our feminine time, and it is the time to take back our power as mothers, as women, and rise above and use our voices in such a powerful force that really shifts the future. And our men will also benefit on all levels because we benefited ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
You
Thank
have a
you.
beautiful rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you on the academy.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody else have any questions? Go ahead and speak now if you do, because you're unmuted. All right. Well, I think I want to just thank everybody for being on this call today. You are all a big force of change, and I hope that everybody can go to Women's Wellness Academy who's on this call and register to be a student. And I just want you to know how grateful I am for you listening and taking the time. I actually only took 45 minutes, so that's pretty good. We have another call on Thursday. It's at 5 p.m. It's going to be another live call just like this. They can go to Women's Wellness Academy and register there. If you have any questions on becoming a partner, please let me know. You can email me at womenwellnessacademy@gmail.com. I want to thank you again. Also, too, here's the thing. You can call 262-613-8267 if you have any questions at all. I am here all day and will be available for you. If you have any problems registering, please let me know by email or by phone. I will walk you through it. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening to this info session. Take care.